Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Cadence. And today we're going to educate you on the process of the farm-to-table movement.
Before we begin, I would like to address that there is graphic content in this video for the sole purpose of education. Parts can be triggering and/or uncomfortable to view. Every part of this video was created with permission from the Missoula Ag Center.
At the Ag Center, we house a wide variety of animals, including sows, goats, piglets, a breeding boar, cows, a bull, in addition to sheep, geese, and chickens.
The food and nutrition used to feed the livestock is based on the animal. The cows and sheep partake of hay. The mature pigs, also known as gilts and sows, also JJ the boar, consume a flour mix with oats and other enrichments, as well as portioned out bread and donated scraps from Taco Bell. Piglets first start on a corn mix as well as the flour, and after 3 or 4 weeks, they can move to more solid foods. Lastly, the chickens and geese get a separate mixture and help clean up the ag's greenhouse scraps.
The next step for the farm-to-table process is cleaning out the animal's waste. The way we do this is by mucking out the stalls, removing any wet area, then we lay fresh straw and repeat the process as needed. To get an overall look at how everything is done, before we jump into the details, let's hear a few inspiring words from one of the Missoula Ag teachers.
Hello, my name is Cassidy Corrigan. I am one of the Missoula County Public Schools Ag teachers. Animals are born here, slaughtered here, but the only way they leave here is in a cooler. So we artificially inseminate our animals, or we breed them naturally with bulls, rams, boars. We raise them to maturity, and we either breed them or slaughter them based on their main use, and then we market those animals while they're being processed in the meat lab facility, and then sell them directly to the consumer. Any livestock producer's best interest to treat their animals humanely.
Now that we have a little understanding of how the whole operation works, we can dive further in, which leads me to our second interview, another Missoula Ag teacher giving us his insight and knowledge of the farm-to-table period.
Tom Andrews from the Ag Center. I'm one of the ag teachers. We like to call it from conception to consumption. At the beginning of this year, we were breeding all of our pigs, the best boars in the United States, and then we were ultrasounding them to see which pigs settled with a pregnancy and which ones did not. And the pigs that settled, we'll farrow those ones out in our barn in January. Ones that didn't settle, we'll run through the meat lab. Animals will be processed and turned into pork chops and ham. A bunch of these sows that didn't breed are going to the food bank. So we make a good deal for them where they buy our animal and they put it into the food bank. We donate sometimes to the Poverello Center. We've also donated to charities, but a lot of our meat we sell have a wholesale area in our meat lab that we sell our product to anybody that wants to buy a half a hog or a quarter beef. To put the animals down, we use a captive bolt tool that shoots a rod into their brain and then comes back. And actually, we have an electric stunner that puts an electric current through their brain, and it immediately incapacitates them.
Thank you both, Ms. Corrigan and Mr. Andrews, for sharing your experience.
As mentioned, the animals will have to reproduce in order to keep the farm and market consumers flourishing. After months of conception, ultrasounds will be taken on all the potential pregnancies. The ultrasound process for the pigs begins by cleaning the pig's ear tags so that way we can track and monitor the pregnancy. Mr. Andrews then lubes his hands and the pig for a smoother process. Each pig that was known to procreate is ultrasound twice for the purpose of confirming the pregnancy and to further track it. The way we track the pregnancies besides their ear tags is by using colored X's and lines. Both X's mean that the sow is showing a pregnancy. The red X was for the first time we ultrasound the sow, and the green X was to represent the second time an ultrasound was taken and pregnancy showed up as positive. Similar to the colored X's, the lines mean that the pregnancy did not show, and they are not marked as bred. The colors are simply there to tell us what days the ultrasounds are taken on. The entire gestation period is a very critical management phase in the production cycle of livestock.
If you look closely, you can see tiny black dots, which are the embryos. You can tell when the sows are ready to deliver due to their vulva and breast size.
In the process of the delivery, the pigs are carefully moved to a farrowing barn to comfortably give birth. Within a few hours, there is an expected litter of 10 to 20 piglets. The newborns feed on the mother's milk and pellets. After a few weeks, the sows are able to return to their playful, hungry selves. All the livestock will have very similar delivery procedures.
Months later, all the animals are ready to be processed humanely and efficiently. Animals go through weight inspections and other final checkups before carrying off.
After the animals are harvested, they are then sold directly to the consumer, and the cycle repeats again with the newborns. Our target audience with this video is inspired farmers, involved communities, and environmental specialists.
Thank you. This is the farm-to-table process.